Clifford to serve. Fenderson, there's the set and a kill by Prescott. And that's number 7, Lexi Wassel. 3-1 the score now in favor of Prescott. Kate Radovich will serve now for the Badgers. Bangs. Manuel sets Moser with the hit. Fenderson gets it over to Wassel. Dig by Bradshaw, set by Clifford. There's a hit and a great block by number 13, Malia Resnick. Badgers on top 4-1 here in the first game. So a great start for Prescott. Radovich again the serve. Just over the net, bangs. Clifford with the set. Manuel with the hit. And deflects off the hands of the libero, Giese. And Melanie Manuel with her second kill of the day. 4-2 Prescott, Manuel serving. Set by Fenderson. And there's the hit, and there's the kill! By Prescott, that's number 6, Kira Riley. Resnick to serve for the Badgers, and serves it out of bounds. Service error for Prescott. That will give Bradshaw the point. It's now 5-3 Prescott. Peyton Bradshaw to serve. Fenderson. And the hit by Wassel goes out of bounds. And Bradshaw now up by 1. Or excuse me, Bradshaw down by 1, I should say. Peyton Bradshaw serving. Giese. Fenderson. Radovich with the hit. Radovich hits it out of bounds, and we're tied at 5. Bradshaw Mountain looking to take the lead here as Bradshaw serves. Wassel, Giese hits it over. Free ball for Bradshaw. Clifford with the set. Rittenhouse hits it over and gets it down for the kill. Sydney Rittenhouse, her first kill of the night, and that gives Bradshaw Mountain the 6-5 lead. Bradshaw serving again. Good dig by Radovich. Fenderson hits it over. Bradshaw setting it up for Manuel, and Manuel finds the floor for her 3rd kill of the night. (7-5), Bradshaw Mountain on top here in the first game. Peyton Bradshaw serving again. And Bradshaw serves that one out of bounds. Point Prescott. They're down by 1. Coming into the game now for the Badgers, Olivia Sandwick. And she will serve. Bradshaw, Clifford with the set. Moser gonna hit. Fenderson setting it up for Giese. Giese will have to get it over. Clifford getting it over. Number 11, Platt. We have a whistle in the play. And officials will be talking things over here, and unsure what that was about. And I believe we're going to do this over again. There was some error on the officiating crew. While we have this time, folks, good chance to remind you that tonight's Badger volleyball game brought to you in part by Arizona Seamless Gutters for quality people, products, and service you can depend on. 7-6 Bradshaw. Prescott serving, and Sandwick serves it out of bounds. 8-6 in favor of the Bears. Coming into the game for Bradshaw, Nicole Shaver. Shaver with the serve. Radovich over to Fenderson. And making the dig is Shaver. There's the hit. Nice dig by Prescott, but that goes out of bounds. Point Bradshaw, 9-6 in favor of the Bears. Shaver serving again. Radovich gets it over to Senwick. Hit by Radovich. Knocking it over, number 12 Rittenhouse. Fenderson setting it up for Kassoon. Almost a great dig by Manuel, but Kassoon able to pick up the kill and pull the Badgers closer. It's 9-7, Prescott down by 2. Just over the net goes that serve. Moser hits it over. Greasy. Fenderson dumps it over. Trying to get the ball was Moser, but it sails past her arms. And Ellie Fenderson, the setter, picks up a kill. Prescott down by 1. It's 9-8. And that one goes right into the net. And that's going to be an ace serve for Kira Riley. And that'll tie the score 9-all. And another ace serve for Riley. Bradshaw thinking that one was going to go out of bounds. 2 straight aces by Kira Riley gives Prescott the 10-9 lead. Timeout called by the Bears. Good chance to let you know that tonight's game is brought to you in part by Olson's for healthy animals where good enough just isn't. Also, tonight's game is sponsored in part by Todd Klein Properties and Investments. Let Badger alumni Todd Klein help you sell your home faster and for more money. Call 928-443-8530. Almost done with the timeout here. Prescott up 10-9. Thanks to 2 straight aces by Kira Riley. Regular listeners might recognize that name, Kira Riley, one of the top players for the Prescott basketball team. Riley to serve it up again for the Badgers. Shaver setting up for Moser. Fenderson set a little too tight. Prescott gets it over. Moser with the kill! Moser the Dozer picking up her first kill of the night on the free ball from Prescott. And we're tied again. It's 10-10. Jordan Moser serving for the Bears. Fenderson, there's a set to Kassoon. Shaver, Rittenhouse tips it over. Fenderson, Radovich with the hit. Manuel keeps it in the air. So does Shaver, hit over by Bradshaw. Radovich hits it over again, good block by Bradshaw. And a great dig there by Shaver. Moser hits it over, just clears the net, but a great dig there by Resnick. And that one lands inbounds, and Bradshaw gets the kill. Correctional that was Sandwick who got that last dig for Prescott. 11-10, Bradshaw Mountain, Moser serving. Almost a dig there by Kira Riley, but Moser picks up the ace for Bradshaw Mountain. Another serve by Moser. Fenderson setting it up. Free ball from Kassoon. Bradshaw to Shaver. Big hit by Milani Manuel, and she craters the floor. 4 kills on the night for Milani Manuel, and it's a 13-10 lead in favor of Bradshaw Mountain. Moser serving it again for the Bears. Giese, Fenderson setting up for Kassoon. Bradshaw, Shaver gets it over to Manuel, and Manuel hits it right into the block, and it falls to the floor. Milani Manuel, she's on fire tonight for Bradshaw Mountain. 5 kills in this first game. It's a 14-10 Bradshaw Mountain lead. Moser serving. Radovich. Fenderson dumps it over for the kill! Ellie Fenderson, well, she was able to find a nice clear spot in the floor on the Bradshaw side for her second kill of the night. 14-11 Prescott. Kendall Giese with the serve. Peyton Bradshaw. Shaver. Manuel with the hit. Great dig by Radovich. Fenderson with the set. Radovich with the hit. And that one Bradshaw hits into the net. Falls to the floor. Giese serving again, and serves that one out of bounds. 15-12 in favor of the Bears. Sydney Rittenhouse going back to serve for Bradshaw Mountain. And a delay here as we have a substitution for Prescott. Coming out is Olivia Sandwick, and going in, number 7, Lexi Wasso. That one deflects off of Riley, and the Badgers can't catch up to it. Ace serve, Sydney Rittenhouse. And it's a 16-12 Bradshaw Mountain lead. Next serve by Rittenhouse. Riley, Giese got it, saving it from going down. Radovich tried to get it over, just didn't have the altitude on that one. 17-12 is the score now in favor of Bradshaw Mountain as Prescott calls a timeout. Prescott, they're looking for revenge from last year. The Badgers have dominated this rivalry with Bradshaw Mountain for the better part of 2 decades. Last year, that all changed as Bradshaw Mountain swept the season series from the Badgers. So Prescott coming in here looking for a reversal of fortune. Bradshaw Mountain, however, they have many of the key players back from that team last year, including Milani Manuel and Jordan Moser, both of them earning all-region honors last year. Manuel, all-region first team, Moser, all-region second team. Back to action, 17-12 our score, Bradshaw Mountain in the lead. We thank you for joining us for our very first live stream of Prescott and Bradshaw Mountain Volleyball on KYCA.info and the Prescott Media Center. Fenderson setting it up for Wasso. Great block by Bradshaw Mountain, tipping it over is number 13, Resnick, and Resnick looked like she had a net violation called against her. So now we have a war score. It's 18-12 Bradshaw Mountain. Fenderson, Radovich with the hit, and it spins off the hands of Makari Herb for the kill. Okay, number 2 for Radovich. That makes it an 18-13 score. Prescott down by 5. Ellie Fenderson, the setter, to serve. Moser. Shaver gets it over to Manuel. Fenderson setting up for Radovich. Radovich deflects it off the hands of Herb for the kill. And here come the Badgers, 18-14. Prescott down by 4. Fenderson serving again. Manuel gets it over to Shaver. Sets it up for Bradshaw. Great dig there by Giese. Wasso hits it over. Bangs. Shaver. Manuel with the hit. Riley almost with the dig, but it's deflects off her hand for the kill. Number 6 on the score sheet for Manuel. It's a 19-14 lead for Bradshaw. Raquel Clifford back in the game for the Bears, and she will serve. Kira Riley coming out of the game for Prescott. Good dig by Radovich. Fenderson has it up in the air. Over it goes, and there's the kill by Malaya Resnick. Resnick with her first K of the night. 19-15 as the Badgers play catch-up. Sammy Spengler coming in for Prescott. She will take over for Chloe Carr. Kate Radovich serving. And Radovich a little too much on that one as she serves that out of bounds. Another service there for Prescott as Manuel serves for Bradshaw. Set a little too tight, dumped over by Bradshaw, and Prescott wanted a net violation there. They didn't get it. Spangler hits it over. Manuel can't make the kill or the dig. 2016, Prescott fighting their way back as Malaya Resnick goes back to serve for the Badgers. Manuel gets it over to Clifford. Sets it up for Moser. Radovich set a little too tight and dumping it down is Jordan Moser for the kill. Said it's so tight it went over to the Bradshaw Mountain side. Easy setup there for Moser for the kill. 21-16, Bradshaw Mountain 4 points away from winning game 1. Peyton Bradshaw serving. Fenderson to Wassel. Clifford sets it up for Manuel. Big hit. Nice dig by Giese. Spangler sets it over. Free ball. Bradshaw. Moser with the hit. Moser with the kill. Third kill of the night for Moser the Dozer. 22-16 now in favor of Bradshaw Mountain. Peyton Bradshaw serving. Giese. Radovich with the hit. Clifford dumps it over. Fenderson. Wassel. Wassel hits it into the net. Bradshaw Mountain just 2 more points away from a win in game number 1. Prescott calls a timeout. 23-16. Bradshaw Mountain in the lead in game 1 as they look to pick up where they left off last year, beating Prescott in both their matches. Bradshaw Mountain also looking for a rebound. Their last match on Tuesday, they dropped it to Estrella Foothills. In fact, Bradshaw Mountain, they got swept by Estrella Foothills Tuesday night. Jordan Moser, however, has picked up last couple of kills. She did have a good night against Estrella Foothills, 8 kills and 16 digs on her score sheet. Peyton Bradshaw, ready to serve again for the Bears. Radovich, big hit, but Kassoon hits it out of bounds. Game point for Bradshaw Mountain, 24-16. Bradshaw looking to finish it. Radovich, Fenderson, Wassel going for the hit, and hits it off the block and gets the kill. Second kill of the night for Wassel. And she will go back to serve for the Badgers. Moser to Clifford. Now Moser dinks it over. Wassel, Fenderson, Radovich goes for the hit. Great dig there by Clifford. Prescott keeps the ball alive. Radovich another hit. And another great dig by Clifford. Bradshaw keeps it alive. Manuel gets it over. Free ball, Prescott. Fenderson dumps it over. Clifford. Bradshaw setting it up for Moser. Off the hand of Spangler. Prescott still keeping it alive. Wassel hits it over, but out of bounds. And Bradshaw Mountain takes game one. Final score 25-17. So folks, we'll take about a 3-minute break here on our live stream. Bradshaw Mountain on top in this one. It is 1-0 in favor of the Bears. We'll take a little break and be back in 2 minutes.
Hey folks, welcome back to Bradshaw Mountain High School. John Rust with you here. Game number 2 in this match between Prescott and Bradshaw. Mikhail Clifford serving to open it up. Fenderson to Radovich. Radovich with the hit, and that one deflects off the hands of a Bradshaw player. And Kate Radovich picks up the kill. 4th kill of the night for Prescott's number 12. 1-0, Prescott on top early. Fenderson with the serve. Manuel Set it a little too tight, and Clifford hits it off the antenna. So a 2-0 lead in favor of Prescott. Fenderson serving again. Clifford, Manuel, tipping it over. Great dig there by Giese. Fenderson setting up for Radovich. Radovich a little deep over the net, and it's good! Kate Radovich with the kill. And that's 5 kills tonight for Kate Radovich. 3-0 the score in favor of Prescott. Fenderson serving again. Clifford with the set. Bradshaw with the hit. Fenderson setting up for Wassel. Clifford bangs. Manuel, just a little hit over. Great dig there by Fenderson. Now she'll set it up for Radovich. Radovich with the kill! Radovich smoking that one into the floor. It's 4-0 Prescott as Bradshaw Mountain calls a timeout. Hey folks, tonight's Badger game is sponsored by Prescott True Value, locally owned and operated since 1982. Find every project as a True Value. Start right, start here at Prescott True Value at 846 Miller Valley Road. Prescott, as I said before, coming into this game with a 2-1 record. They're also coming off a win in their home opener. Prescott defeating Shadow Mountain 3-1 on Tuesday. And a pretty good game by Kira Riley on Tuesday, notching 7 kills against Shadow Mountain. And Prescott looking to beat another Mountain team, Bradshaw Mountain, tonight. Prescott, however, they're down 1-0 to the Bears. However, they've staked out a 4-0 lead here in game number 2. Fenderson to serve. Hits the net and goes out of bounds. Point Bradshaw. Milani Manuel serving it up for the Bears. Manuel with 6 kills tonight. Giese. Radovich puts it over to Wassel. A little too tight on that one as it hit off the pylon. So a free point there for Bradshaw Mountain. And that'll cut the Prescott lead in half. It's 4-2 Badgers. Manuel serving. Radovich. Fenderson to Wassel. Clifford. Moser with the hit. Way up in the air. Fenderson. And setting that one way too tight. Hits off the net. Radovich couldn't catch up to it. Bradshaw Mountain back in business thanks to some Prescott errors. It's 4-3. Bears trailing by 1. Manuel serving. Radovich. Fenderson setting up for Radovich. Hits it off the block and Radovich picks up the kill. Big kill there by Kate Radovich. It's 5-3 now, Prescott. Radovich gets the kill. And Radovich will go back to serve. Line drive serve. Bradshaw keeping it alive. Peyton Bradshaw tips it over. Giese with the save on that one. Radovich hits it into the block. Peyton Bradshaw. I think Bradshaw gave a little point there to Kate Radovich, like in, I got you that time. And Peyton Bradshaw goes back to serve. Gets it to Radovich, and Radovich, bad shank on that one, and that'll give Peyton Bradshaw the ace, her first of the night. All tied up 5-5. Fenderson sets it up to Radovich in the back, and Radovich hits it into the net. Errors mounting for Prescott right now as they trail the Bears 6-5. This after Prescott got out to an early 4-0 lead. You see it's another free ball, smacking it in bounds is number 12, Sydney Rittenhouse. Right near the back corner, no one around. Rittenhouse picks up her second kill of the night.
Another serve for Peyton Bradshaw. And Prescott gets called for out of rotation. Boy, game 2 started off really well for Prescott, but now all sorts of issues for the Badgers. Fenderson, there's a hit by Kassoon into the block. Prescott keeps it alive. Fenderson, Spangler, great dig by Milani Manuel. Bradshaw Mountain keeps it alive. And Spangler tried to do a little hit over the net, but just didn't get enough. Another error for Prescott. It's a 9-5 Bradshaw lead. And pass not on target there by Spangler. Fenderson couldn't catch up to that. And that gives Peyton Bradshaw her second ace of the night. And now Bradshaw Mountain completely in control of this match. It is 10-5 Bears. Bradshaw Mountain already up 1-0 in this match. Looking to go up 2, and right now it's Prescott who is really digging themselves the hole, making way too many errors. So Coach Courtney Adams going to try to settle him down here and try to get him back in the game. Bears head back out on the court. Peyton Bradshaw doing the serving. Bradshaw, last year, a Grand Canyon Region honorable mention. Radovich over the net, free ball. Off the net, Prescott can't keep it alive as they hit it into the net twice. Well, Prescott gave them a free ball and they paid the price, 11-5 Bears. Bradshaw with the serve. Fenderson, Kassoon hits it over. Bradshaw sets it up for Manuel. Dig by Radovich. Fenderson to Spangler. Spangler hits it into the floor for the kill. Sammy Spangler, her second kill of the night. That makes it 11-6 in favor of the Bears. Kendall Giese, the libero, to serve. Clifford, big hit by Moser and hits it just out of bounds. So a gift there for Prescott makes it 11-7. Badgers down by 4. Great dig by Bradshaw. Giese to Radovich, and Radovich hits it out of bounds. Kyrie Herb coming into the game for Bradshaw Mountain. Also back in the game to replace Abby Platt is Nicole Shaver, who will go back to serve. Radovich to Fenderson. Resnick tried to get it over. Fenderson setting it up. Spangler with the hit. Free ball for Prescott. Giese to Fenderson. Wassel with the hit. Bradshaw setting it up for Shaver. Puts it over to Manuel. Manuel soft hit over. Fenderson to Spangler. Spangler, too much on that one. She hits it out of bounds. And the errors just keep mounting for Prescott. It's 13-7 now, Bears. Spangler to Fenderson. Wassel with the hit. And a net violation called against Bradshaw Mountain. Prescott will take that. 13-8, Bradshaw Mountain. Wassel serving. Shaver. Moser with the hit. Hitting it over, free ball Bradshaw. Now free ball for Prescott. Fenderson to Radovich. And Radovich misfire on that one. Looked like the ball hit just below the heel of her palm. Radovich. Well, she is struggling right now here in game 2. Moser serving off of Radovich. Giese gets it up in the air. Just getting it over is Spangler. Giese, Fenderson setting it up for Spangler. Spangler right into the floor for the kill. Wasn't a whole lot behind that hit, but it was good enough for the K. 14-9 in favor of Bradshaw Mountain. Chloe Carr into serve. Ellen set too tight. Radovich right there to knock it down for the kill. Well, Kate Radovich hoping that breaks her out of her slump. Actually going to call a net violation against Prescott, it looks like. So the point for Bradshaw, it's 15-9. Manuel with the hit and Manuel with the kill. (16-9) Bradshaw Mountain. Sydney Rittenhouse with the serve that goes out of bounds. Air for Bradshaw Mountain. 16-10. Badgers down by 6. With Malia Resnick into serve. Just gets it over the net. Shaver to Bradshaw. Fenderson setting up for Radovich. Radovich with the hit. And that one out of bounds. Radovich, I think, thought... No, they're going to say it tipped off a Bradshaw player. And Radovich gets the kill. Well, Radovich, on the initial call, had that look of, what do I got to do to get a kill around here tonight? Well, she got one. And Prescott got a serve out of bounds there. Ball goes back into Bradshaw Mountain hands. They're up 17-11. Mikkel Clifford to serve. Just clears the net, and an ace serve for Clifford. Carr just couldn't catch up to that ball to make the dig. 18-11 the score. Bradshaw Mountain on top. Clifford to serve. Fenderson over to Radovich. Manuel with the hit. Way up in the air. Fenderson dumps it over. Bradshaw keeps it alive. Double touch called against the Bears. As the Prescott student section chants, "You can't do that." Olivia Sandwick coming out of the game now for Prescott. Ellie Fenderson back to serve. That one deflects off the antenna. Shank on the pass leads to an ace for Ellie Fenderson. 18-13 now. Prescott trailing by 5. And another ace serve for Fenderson as Manuel deflects the ball into the floor. (18-14). Prescott down by 4. Fenderson trying to get the Badgers back into it. Manuel with the hit. Good dig by Fenderson. Giese. And a misfire by Carr. Looks like she hit it off the base of her palm. 19-14 Bradshaw. And the Bears 6 points away from making it a 2-0 advantage. Fenderson to Radovich.
Clifford into the block and into the net as Platt tried to keep that one alive. Prescott trying to work its way back into this match. 19-15, Badgers down by 4 with Radovich serving. And Radovich serves it into the net. Peyton Bradshaw serving for Bradshaw. Just clears the net. Fenderson. And a fight for the ball, falls on the Bradshaw side. I think that was Lexi Wassel who got her hand on that one. And just put it right in the face of the Bradshaw blockers. DC serving. Moser, Bradshaw. And a little vapor lock there. Looked like Moser and Rittenhouse were going for the ball. And each one thought the other was going to get it. 3-point lead now for Bradshaw. DC serving. Clifford setting up for Moser. DC, Fenderson. Radovich with the hit. Manuel gets it over to Clifford. There's it for Platt, and Abby Platt with the kill. Kill number 1 for the 5-7 opposite. 21-17 in favor of Bradshaw Mountain, with Nicole Shaver serving for the Bears. Radovich, Fenderson setting it up for Wassel. Deflects off Radovich and falls to the floor for the kill. I believe that kill is going to be credited to Herb. Bradshaw Mountain 3 points away from going up 2-0 over Prescott. Fenderson, Wassel with the hit into the block, and Prescott can't keep it alive. Rittenhouse and Moser the dozer with the block. Timeout called by the Badgers. Hey folks, tonight's game is sponsored in part by the Badgers' biggest fans, Prescott Unified School District, every child, every day. Also tonight's game is sponsored in part by your Prescott High School alum, Steve Blair, owner of Arizona Original Blind Brothers Window Coverings. And we want to thank all of our Badgers sponsors for joining us here on our first ever live stream of Prescott and Bradshaw Mountain Volleyball right here on kyca.info and the Prescott Media Center. 23-17 our score here in game number 2. As right now the Prescott and Bradshaw Mountain student sections trying to drown one another out. Hopefully not drowning out our commentary. Nicole Shaver serving for the Bears. Fenderson gets it over to Spangler. Spangler couldn't keep that one in bounds. Actually, wait a minute. No, they're going to call it a tip. They're going to call the tip in favor of Prescott, so Spangler gets the kill. Badgers serving 23-18 to score. Lexi Wassel with the ball. Moser, Shaver, and right into the block. But Bradshaw Mountain keeps it alive. Shaver bumps it over. And now dumping it over is Fenderson, but Bradshaw keeps it alive. Manuel with the hit. Radovich can't make the dig. And it's another kill for Milani Manuel, her 7th of the night. Game point, 24-18. Bradshaw Mountain on top. Jordan Moser looking to close this one out. Radovich over to Fenderson. Radovich with the hit. Out of bounds! number 2 goes in favor of Bradshaw Mountain. Final score 25-18. And the Bears up 2 games to none over Prescott. Looking to go for the sweep. We'll take a break for about 3 minutes, and we'll come back with game number 3. I'm John Rust. We'll see you soon. And we're back here. And we're back here for game number 3 between Prescott and Bradshaw Mountain. John Rust with you here as the first serve from Prescott goes out of bounds. So an early 1-0 lead for Bradshaw Mountain as they are looking for the sweep. Mikkel Clifford to serve. Radovich with the hit. Radovich picking up the kill. Nine kills on the night for Kate Radovich. She had her struggles in game 2, but here in the early going in game 3, picks up a kill to tie the game. Radovich serving, bangs to Clifford. And the hit by Platt goes out of bounds, and it's a 2-1 Prescott lead. Radovich serving again, looking to get her mojo back after all the struggles she went through in the second game. Free ball for Prescott. Kassoon hitting it over. Clifford to Manuel. Manuel hits it off the knuckles of Kendall Giese for the kill. 9 kills so far for Milani Manuel. And that serve hit off Spangler, goes out of bounds, and chalk up an ace to Manuel. As Bradshaw Mountain takes the 3-2 lead. Fenderson to Radovich. Manuel over to Bangs. Moser tried to hit it over, but it hit the top of the net, and that'll tie the score 3-3. Kendall Giese going back to serve for Prescott. Clifford, Moser, little hit over, and trying for the dig was Spangler, but she hits it out of bounds. And Bradshaw Mountain back on top 4-3 with Peyton Bradshaw serving. Spangler to Fenderson. Wassel with the hit. Clifford setting it up for Platt. Radovich gets it over to Fenderson. Spangler with the hit. Bradshaw, Clifford. Another little tip over by Moser, and Moser gets the kill. Moser the Dozer with her 5th kill of the night. Make it a 5-3 Bradshaw Mountain lead. Peyton Bradshaw with the serve. Spangler hits it over. Free ball, Bradshaw. Bradshaw setting it up for Manuel. Fenderson. Resnick. Bradshaw saves it. Rittenhouse bumps it over. Fenderson with the set to Wassel. Good dig by Bradshaw. Clifford to Platt. Fenderson with the set to Spangler. Manuel passes it to Clifford. Moser going up for the hit. Off the hands of Fenderson for the kill. 6th kill of the night for Moser. Spangler coming out into the game, Kira Riley. As Peyton Bradshaw with the serve, it's a 6-3 Bradshaw Mountain lead. Radovich with the hit, off the top of the net, and Clifford unable to make the dig. 10 kills on the night for Kate Radovich, 6-4. Prescott down by 2, Wassel serving. Manuel to Clifford. Rittenhouse with the hit, right into the block. Resnick and Riley. A little R&R there as Prescott gets the point, and they're within 1 of Bradshaw Mountain. Wassel serving. Platt with the hit. Fenderson to Riley, and Riley deflects it off the blockers, and it falls to the floor for the kill. Kill number 2 on the night for Kira Riley, and we're all tied up at 6. Wassel serving. Moser passes to Clifford, now back to Moser. Moser with the kill near the corner of the court. Bradshaw Mountain back on top as Nicole Shaver comes into the game for Bradshaw Mountain. Olivia Sandwick into the game for Prescott. Radovich the pass to Fenderson. Riley just a little tip over. Great dig there by Shaver. And a double touch called against Bradshaw Mountain. And we're tied at 7 here in game number 3. Bradshaw Mountain up 2-0 in the match with Riley serving. Manuel. Shaver. And getting the kill there, number 2, McKyree Herb. (8-7) Bradshaw Mountain back on top. Jordan Moser back to serve for the Bears. Riley to Fenderson. Fenderson hits it over. Fight for the ball on top of the net. Over on Bradshaw's side. Herb. Fenderson to Radovich. Moser. Shaver. Manuel goes for the hit. And Manuel makes the kill. Riley just a little short coming up with that dig. Manuel in double digits for kills tonight with 10. Jordan Moser serving. Fenderson to Resnick. Bradshaw passes it to Shaver. Platt, little hit over. Actually, excuse me, that was Herb. Radovich with the hit. Shaver setting up for Manuel. Manuel hits it off one of the blockers and it falls to the floor for the kill. 11 kills tonight for Manuel. Bradshaw Mountain with a little more breathing room. It's 10-7 Bears. Moser serving. Fenderson to Radovich. Radovich with a little hit over. Great dig by Shaver. Bradshaw with the set. Moser. Oh! Tried to push it over, but it hits off the top of the net. Prescott trails by 2, 10-8. Resnick serving and serves it out of bounds. Gift point for Bradshaw Mountain, 11-8. Fenderson setting up for Radovich. Radovich nails the corner of the court for the kill. Kate Radovich picks up her 11th kill of the night. Alyssa Wassel coming into the game now for Prescott, replacing Olivia Sandwick. Fenderson serving. Bangs. The Shaver. Bradshaw pushes it over and gets the kill! Just out of the reach of the diving Kira Riley. That's Peyton Bradshaw's first kill of the night for Bradshaw. 11-9 in favor of the Bears, with Mikkel Clifford serving. DC, Radovich setting it up. Now free ball for Bradshaw. Bangs to Clifford. Manuel with the hit. Deflects off the diving Riley and out of bounds for the kill to Manuel. A dozen Ks on the night for Double M. 13-9 Bradshaw. Clifford serving. Fenderson with the set to Radovich, and Radovich into the net. 14-9. Bradshaw starting to pull away. And again, looking for the sweep over Prescott. And that one just out of bounds. So Prescott to serve. It will be Kate Radovich. She with 11 kills on the night. Clifford races over. And Moser bumps it over. Free ball, Prescott. Hit by Kassoon. Bradshaw keeps it alive. Moser with the hit. Fenderson way up in the air. DC gets it over to Wassel. Clifford. And another vapor lock incident. Looked like Bradshaw and Tristan Bangs thought the other was going to get it, and it falls to the floor. Point Prescott, 14-11 Bears. Radovich serving. Bangs. Clifford sets it up for Manuel. Manuel hits it into the net. A 2-point game now. 14-12 Bradshaw. Radovich serving again. Just clears the net.
And the dig attempted by Bangs, but she bangs it into the crowd and give Radovich her first ace of the night. Timeout called by Bradshaw. 14-13. Prescott down by 1. Kate Radovich starting to pick it up after she was plagued by the error bug in game 2. But now coming on strong for Prescott, trying to keep him in this match. Kate Radovich with a pretty good game on Tuesday night against Shadow Mountain. She picked up 19 kills for the Badgers as they topped the Lady Matadors 3-1 in that match. Kate Radovich last year was an all Grand Canyon region second team selection. Radovich heads back to serve it up again. Prescott looking to tie this one up as they're fighting their way back in this match. Just clears the net. And another attempted dig by Banks. Hits off the net. Another ace for Radovich, and we're all tied up. 14-14 our score. Brooke Metzler into the game for the Bears. Radovich serving again. Clifford to Manuel. Off of Radovich. Fenderson sets it up. Radovich pokes it over. Clifford to Bradshaw. Good dig by Giese. Riley goes up for the hit. Deflects off her fingers. Falls to the floor. Bradshaw Mountain back on top, 15-14 as Milani Manuel goes back for the serve. Radovich over to Fenderson. Kira Riley with the hit, but into the net. Bears go up by 2, it's 16-14. Manuel serving again. Just clears the net. Giese way up in the air. Fenderson gets a set over to Kassoon. Clifford to Manuel. Big hit by Manuel. Deflects off Radovich and into the net. Bradshaw Mountain starting to regain control of this match. They're up 17-14. Radovich over to Fenderson. Wassel hits it into the block. Bradshaw gets it over. Shaver to Clifford. Getting it over, number 1, Fawn. Radovich with the hit. And no one there to pick up the dig by Metzler. Falls to the floor, point Prescott. And it's a 2-point game now. 17-15. Prescott down by 2, Giese serving. Manuel to Clifford. Big hit. Bradshaw hits it into the block by Resnick. A 1-point game. Free ball Prescott. They get it back to Bradshaw's side of the court. Manuel to Moser. Moser with the hit. And they're going to call a net violation against Prescott. Bradshaw will take it. It puts them up by 2. Sydney Rittenhouse back into the game for the Bears. Peyton Bradshaw to serve. Radovich to Fenderson. Radovich goes up with the hit. Clifford passes to Bradshaw. Bumping it over is Fawn. Fenderson set a little too tight. Up against the net. Now Fenderson sets it back to Radovich. Radovich into the net. (19-16) and Bradshaw Mountain 6 points away from completing the sweep. Peyton Bradshaw serving. Hits it off the top of the net for a service error. 19-16 the score. 1916 to score, and also a really good album by Motorhead as well. I think that was the one that had No Voices in the Sky, if I remember right. Olivia Sandwick serving for the Badgers. Clifford set too tight, it's over on Prescott's side. Moser with the hit and Moser with the kill! 2017 Bradshaw Mountain. Shelby Vaughn comes out for Bradshaw Mountain, Nicole Shaver in. And Nicole Shaver will serve for the Bears. Radovich, Anderson up in the air. Riley bumps it over for a free ball for Bradshaw. Hit by Rittenhouse, and that one just stays in bounds for the kill. Sydney Rittenhouse notches her third kill of the evening. 21-17 in favor of Bradshaw Mountain. Shaver to serve. Giese. Fenderson knocks it over. Shaver setting it up for number 2. And Hare picks up the kill. 22-17. Prescott going to call a timeout. Bradshaw Mountain 3 points away from the sweep. And 3 points away from their third straight victory over Prescott, dating back to last season, when the Bears picked up their first win over Prescott in over 2 decades. Actually, no one I talked to last year at their first win could figure out when exactly was Bradshaw Mountain's win. I had everything ranging from 17 years to 20 years to 22 years. And in the end, I just settled on, I'm just going to say 2 decades. Shaver serving, and this is not the only Prescott-Bradshaw matchup today. Earlier today, the swim teams were in action over at the Prescott YMCA. Set too tight, Fenderson knocks it over, but Manuel can't get the dig! Ellie Fenderson with her third kill of the night, and it's 22-18. Prescott trying to play catch-up with Kira Riley serving. And Riley serves it into the net. 23-18 Bradshaw Mountain. Riley comes out. Chloe Carr will come in for the Badgers. Moser to serve. Anderson near the net to Radovich. Radovich pokes it over. Bradshaw back to Manuel. Great dig by Giese. Sandwick. Radovich bumps it over. Free ball for Bradshaw. Shaver to Manuel. Manuel hits it out of bounds. It looked like there was a little hesitation on the part of the referees. For a second I thought that someone tipped that, but nope. Out of bounds, point Prescott, 23-19. Badgers down by 4, Resnick serving. And serves it out of bounds! Game point and match point for Bradshaw Mountain. Sydney Rittenhouse looking to close it out for the Bears. Fenderson, Radovich bumping it over. Good dig there by Shaver. Moser to Manuel. Carr, Fenderson, bumping it over is Bradshaw Mountain. Radovich with the hit. Moser, Shaver, Manuel with the hit. Out of bounds! 24-20, Prescott still alive. Still game point and match point. Sandwick coming out for Prescott. She'll be replaced by Alyssa Wassel. Ellie Fenderson to serve. Brooke Metzler back into the game. Metzler serves it into the net. Bradshaw keeps it alive and gets it over. Fenderson, there's a hit by Kassoon. Great dig by Shaver. Metzler, Moser. Fenderson setting it up for Radovich. Into the block. Prescott keeps it alive. Fenderson gets it over. Metzler. Shaver sets it up. And into the block. Pearl hits it and Prescott picks up the kill. Radovich and Kassoon on the block. Prescott still alive, 24-21. Like an Independence Day, Prescott, they are not about to go quietly into the night. Fenderson with the serve, just gets it over the net. Set too tight. Shaver gets it over. Giese, Wassel, Moser, over to Shaver. Manuel with the hit. And Manuel with the kill! Milani Manuel finishes it off for Bradshaw Mountain. And the Bears end up with the sweep over Prescott. Our final score. Bradshaw Mountain 25, Prescott 21 in game 3. And the final score for the match, 3-0. Well, folks, that's going to do it for our live stream of Prescott and Bradshaw Mountain Volleyball. Thank you very much for joining us here on KYCA.info and the Prescott Media Center. Once again, the Bears with a 3-0 victory over the Badgers. Hey, join us again tomorrow night here on KYCA as we will be bringing you Prescott football. Badgers down at Deer Valley to take on the Skyhawks at 6:45. Till then, I'm John Rusk saying good night, everybody.